Our in-depth coverage of Harvey's impact continues. As you just heard, help continues to pour in nationwide for victims of the storm.
And tonight we're learning more about what some local volunteers are doing to help and getting inside look at a vital piece of equipment. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado has that story now live from Warwick. Steph.
Well, a couple people left from TF Green today. Other Rhode Islanders are already in Texas, or they're headed there soon to join a disaster relief effort that's expected to take a very, very long time. As historic flooding devastates Texas, Susan Roberts from the Rhode Island Red Cross is packing her bags.
It's going to be a very long-term recovery process.
Roberts is flying out to help with disaster relief. She'll be helping local government officials. The first hurdle, though, is to get to Houston, much of which is underwater.
They're going to have me fly into Austin, and then it's my understanding then that the Air National Guard will helicopter me into Houston.
Yesterday was just torrential downpours the entire day.
Narragansett native Kevin Dunn lives in the Woodlands, Texas, north of Houston. We talked to him via FaceTime. He says so far his home has been spared.
I was just saying how amazed I am that, we haven't been completely flooded yet here.
Dunn and his neighbors helped gather donations for a local shelter to help Texans stranded by the storm.
We dropped off a lot of jackets, a lot of coats, a lot of toys for kids.
Roberts says thousands of Red Cross volunteers will also be providing supplies for people affected by the hurricane. 10 Rhode Islanders have been deployed to Texas so far, with more to come.
Our state motto is hope. And why not go provide some hope and get these people back up on their feet? That's what we do best at the Red Cross.
And while some of those volunteers flew to Texas today, two local Red Cross workers are driving in a special vehicle aimed at helping the people of Texas. We'll show you that coming up new at 6. Live in Warwick, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
First at 6, we continue tracking Harvey's devastating impact on Texas.
Tonight, tens of thousands of people are in shelters or in need of them. At least 8 people are dead, and the rain is still falling in the Houston area.
This is video from downtown Houston this afternoon. Water is halfway up traffic light poles and road signs in some places, as you can see here. Now, this catastrophic situation has prompted a massive nationwide relief effort.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado spoke to the local Red Cross today. She joins us now live from the mobile newsroom to tell us more about what they're planning to do to help out.
Well, some responders flew to Texas from TF Green today, but 2 men in Providence hit the road, driving a truck with the goal of feeding a whole lot of people.
We try not to run out of food in the IRV.
This big truck is making a long journey from Providence to Texas.
Mainly it's a feeding operation.
Christian Dela Cruz and Tom Peters will be manning the Emergency Response Vehicle, or IRV. 1 newcomer and 1 Red Cross veteran, both motivated by the urge to give back.
Whether it's for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks, however long we're needed out there, is what we'll do.
Tom has taken this IRV all over, including south after Hurricane Katrina.
Katrina was a real disaster. It was, oh my gosh. People came running when we went down the street. They'd come running for food, and little kids.
For those kids, the IRV has some fun comforts, but mainly it will have food. 300 meals every time it refills these red containers. Tom and Christian handing them out through this window. Christian says he'll miss the start of his junior year at CCRI, but for him, it's worth it.
I know what it's like to have nothing, and I know what it's like to get the help that you need, and it's definitely, this is a rewarding experience.
And 10 Rhode Islanders from the American Red Cross have been deployed to Texas so far, but a spokesperson for the Red Cross tells me dozens of people signed up just today to be Red Cross volunteers. So as soon as those people are trained, they will likely be sending more folks from Rhode Island to Texas. Live in Warwick, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.